Igor Olitsky, Unilight Me Project. Today, we're going to talk about embracing the challenge of changes. Sometimes we think that the only thing we really need is to get to be aware of the problem that we might be facing. So let's give it an example. Maybe you are during a quarrel with someone, and during that energy state, you are maybe a bit angry, maybe a bit irritated. You shoot some unwanted sentences towards the other person. And while doing that, you are not realizing that you are actually being angry and that you are actually being driven by ego, selfishness, and maybe not understanding of the other perspective. So you get irritated. The definitions that you have in mind do not really meet the reality that you are currently in. So the resistance starts to build up and you try to force it on the other person. But you do not see it like this. What you see is that this person done you wrong. This is how you see it, and you start to be angry at that person. So how to work with that? So first of all, it's super important to take and be aware of the situation. So reflecting on the case while the emotions start to be a bit lower is key. Once you get this awareness that there is a situation, there is a potential problem, now it's time for a change. But in order to do that, just before you start doing any actions, you need to accept the responsibility. You need to start to figuring out what is your role in this situation. And if you really dig it deeply, even if the other person also has ego and is affected by ego and is doing some negative emotions, there is obviously also your part of how you react to it, how you choose to interpret the situation, how you choose to not be empathetic enough to look from the other perspective and try to look from the positive side. And this is your job to accept your responsibility. This is super important because so what that you are aware of the issue that you have, if you do not accept the responsibility that is within you, that causes the situation, or at least some part of the situation, how you react to that situation, and this is where your power truly lies. This is where your power truly is. This is where you can actually do the necessary changes. So come on, it's your moment to take up the responsibility for your own choices, for being yourself, because this is the place where you can actually do these amazing changes for yourself. Do not wait any longer. Do not blame other people. Do not blame external reality and think that everything is against you, because it is not. Everybody has challenges. People have ego-affected situations. That's obvious. But your job is to do as best as you can in the positive direction, no matter the other person's interpretation of the reality and particular state of being. Do your best either way. And this way, you start to take responsibility that you are being creator of your reality, that you are actually the god of your own world, and that you are actually influencing the situations in your own unique way. Embrace your responsibility, find the different ways how you can work with it. And think about it, because if you truly see that even if the other person in the quarrel, in the difficult situation, is during the enhanced emotions, but you notice the pattern, and then at the same time, you take the responsibility that, okay, I recognize this, but because I can still choose how I react to it, it's my responsibility how I react to it. I choose to maybe accept, maybe to ignore, maybe to wait, maybe to engage in a positive way, but accepting your responsibility for half of the situation that you are in is critical. Because if you just are a victim, then someone's angry at you, you just become angry, the energy starts rolling, and you cannot do nothing about it. But you actually can. It's the matter of how you look at these things and realizing your own power in this whole situational spectrum. Good luck on your journey and have a great one.